His Excellency Ambassador Samson-hu, Deputy Foreign Minister for Multilateral Global Affairs of the Republic of Korea, my dear friend and colleague Jayatma, UN Secretary General's Envoy on Youth, distinguished youth participants. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to today's Youth Forum on Disarmament and Non-Proliferation, co-organized by the United Nations Office for Disarmament Affairs and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Korea. First, I want to thank the Republic of Korea for its strong support and partnership in promoting Secretary General Guterres' Agenda for Disarmament, securing our common future, and for collaborating with my office to provide opportunities for youth to meaningfully contribute to disarmament nationally and as world citizens. Tabled by the Republic of Korea and co-sponsored by 84 member states in 2019, Resolution 74/64 on youth, disarmament and non-proliferation encourages the participation of youth in discussions on disarmament and non-proliferation, calls upon stakeholders to consider developing relevant policies and programs for youth engagement, and stresses the importance of education and capacity building of young people in the area. In the same year, my office officially launched its youth outreach initiative, #YouthForDisarmament, or Y4D, which strives to engage, educate, and empower young people to facilitate their meaningful and inclusive participation in the field of disarmament and non-proliferation. As participants taking part in this youth forum, you are members of the largest generation in history. 1.8 billion young people living around the world with a critical role to play. From working at the forefront of successful international campaigns to ban cluster munitions and nuclear weapons, to ensuring more inclusive spaces to amplify diverse perspectives, young people like yourselves continue to act as the ultimate force for change. Secretary General Guterres has made a significant push to empower youth, articulating their role as the leaders of tomorrow in his Agenda for Disarmament. This youth forum serves as an apt platform that places youth at the center of our disarmament and non-proliferation efforts to develop, discuss, and implement key action strategies for addressing some of the most critical and pressing topics of our time. Let me say a few words about 3 key themes you will be discussing. First, SDGs. As we enter the decade of action in relation to achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, the creativity, talent, and engagement of young people will be vital. The understanding that disarmament and arms control are connected to development is not new. However, disarmament has largely slipped off the development agenda. This is despite evidence that the ever-increasing military expenditure diverts much-needed resources from development and fuels armed conflict and violence, social inequality, and environmental degradation. The consequences are clear. The world is overarmed and peace is underfunded. As agents of change, you can reset the balance in favor of long-term peace and security and therefore sustainable development. Second, new and emerging technology. As advances in science and technology and digital platforms continue to revolutionize all aspects of our societies, we look to young people for inspiration and innovation. Youth play a crucial role in raising awareness of the implications of emerging tech and in encouraging responsible innovation and application of new technologies today and in the future. Young people can also meaningfully contribute to cultivating and sustaining a culture of accountability and adherence to norms, rules, and principles for responsible behavior in cyberspace. Your discussion will provide a platform to engage, empower, and amplify the voices of the next generation of industry leaders, engineers, and scientists on these complex issues. Finally, gender and disarmament. Your recommendations to address the gender inequalities within decision-making and education in the disarmament field will be vital in ensuring all are given the chance to voice their opinions, enact change, and contribute to securing our common future. Pursuing and advancing gender equality is not only the right thing to do, but also the smart thing to do. Ensuring the full and equal participation of women, men, and others in disarmament will benefit us all and help us achieve our policy objectives more effectively. Your passion and perspectives from key accelerators for advancing gender equality, and I am pleased to see the gender balance present amongst participants here. I will leave you with a quote for today and tomorrow's activities, echoing the sentiments of the great thinker Margaret Mead, who stressed to never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed people can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. I thank you very much for your attention and wish you the very best for the discussions ahead.